right up close. Seize the moment of staying in it. It's either that or meet the...
Should probably stop with that.
Dad?
Aren't you sleeping yet? It's time for bed, honey.
Dad, I can't sleep. Can you tell me a bedtime story?
All right. What do you want to hear?
Something about an adventure.
I think I know just the thing. When I was your age, my biggest dream was to follow my Uncle Fred on one of his adventures around the world. One day, he disappeared.
Well, hello. It is very early, and I didn't get any sleep last night. But welcome to a story.
I stepped into the lobby of my uncle's house. It lay just across the hill from where I lived with my mother, your grandmother. She had tried to keep me from going, but I wanted to see if Fred was home yet from his latest adventure.
And welcome to a story about my uncle. I've only played through this game once, and it was a long time ago. But I remember just really loving everything about the atmosphere of it. And it just had a really good kind of journey to the center of the earth vibe. It's just, yeah, I just really enjoyed it. And it's not too long, so I thought I'd do a playthrough of it. I was planning on doing a playthrough of Lego The Hobbit, but came to find out that you can't really do that because of all the music being copyrighted and stuff. So I bailed on that and decided to jump to this one, which is more my speed anyways. I
My
like
uncle used to send me postcards from his long journeys. Greetings from Nepal, Galapagos, Kilimanjaro, the Amazon River. This was the first time he had left without a word, without sending cards.
Mm-hmm. Gosh. We're in the North Pole. I don't see anything but snow for miles.
I had visited Uncle Fred's house countless of times, but in the locker, which usually was closed, I found something I hadn't seen before. It was an adventure suit. It resembled the one that Fred used, but smaller in size. Curiosity got the better of me, and I tried it on. It fit like it had been custom made for me.
Maybe it was.
The most mysterious room of my uncle's house was the observatory. There he kept his newest experiments, and right now it held a pad used for disposing of garbage. Uncle Fred had warned me not to touch any of his things. But,
okay, I won't then.
as I said, I was a curious child.
Well, I'm a good boy and I do what I'm told. Because I honor my father and my mother. Just kidding. Ha. Ha. You thought I was just gonna end the game, didn't you? No, I'm too witty. I have the wit of 12 platypuses. Oh boy. Okay, yeah. I think standing here was a good idea. Yeah, I was pulling the lever, standing right here. This was only good things. Only good things are going to come from this. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. This is a good game. This is a really good game. Just really encapsulates like a sense of mystery, but still it just has enough narrative to get you going. And really just exploration and really cool environments.
I landed with a crash, but thanks to the suit I wasn't hurt. I had no idea where the pad had taken me, but back then I didn't care so much about where I was going or how I would get home.
I also haven't played this with a remote before.
The suit protected me from falls on the ground, but not in water. I couldn't swim with this thing on. Best be careful.
Get ready to try to swim, buddy. Okay, I can just make that jump. I haven't learned how to actually play, the game yet. Okay, so right bumper does that. I might switch to keyboard and mouse if this feels too awkward, but I think it should work pretty well.
Had been here before me. Someone had built these bridges and carved these symbols, but who? Where were they now?
Forgot about the sprinting jumps. Oh boy. So yeah, this is what most of the game is. It's really just a bunch of platforming challenges. And in a second here, I'm going to learn how to swing. Oh, okay, cutting that a little close. But I won't spoil it anymore. Unless I do experience it. Hopefully I'm just a good guide through the game. Can I make that? Ah, yeah, easy. Easy. Okay, this was a mistake. Oh, boy. That was close. That was really close. I need to just up on off here. And I don't think fall damage is a thing, so that's good. Only fall in the water damage. Like a roof. I'm only susceptible to water damage. Okay, now we get in there.
Suit's grappling device when I picked it up.
Yeah.
Must have been left here by my uncle.
And it just keeps getting more and more crazy from here. I forgot how long the range is on this thing. Okay, I can't do it twice either yet.
The grappling device left a sort of symbol everywhere I grappled. I noticed similar symbols already there in the cave, and I was getting more and more certain that this place was where Fred had gone.
Yeah, I'm looking for Uncle Fred. So, like, all these symbols around are where, when Fred went through here, the uncle. So he kind of left paths for you to follow. Which I'm sure is very symbolic for something. Yeah, I nailed it. Just we have to follow in the footsteps of our ancestors. We wear the pants of our ancestors. Something like that. We're going up there. Nailed it. Oh boy. Okay. It's hard to get the same accuracy with the controller as with the keyboard and mouse. But I'm managing just fine right now. Nailed it. So anyway, how's life been for you guys? Hope it's been going good. Life's been pretty good for me. Yesterday I watched Hamilton with with my roommates for the first time, and I'm a pretty big musical fan, so that was a pretty big treat for me. I was very, very impressed with it. Very, very catchy music.
Right up close, seize the moment of staying in it.
Whoever's idea it was to make a rap musical out of the Founding Fathers was an absolute genius. Apparently it was the guy who actually played Hamilton in the show, which I didn't know until after I watched it. My roommate enlightened me to that fact. Just like, wow, he gave himself the leading role. Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. He did really good. Okay, let's try that again. Ready. Ciao. Enough. Is that too... Oh boy. Okay. We're all good. Yeah, get ready for a lot of falling later. These are all pretty easy. It's gonna get a lot more intense. Okay, where am I going? I'm not. Okay, that was all janky. I sorry, little guy. Okay. Let's try this again. Shall we? Okay, nice. But yeah, man, like the first act is really goofy. Whenever King George came out, those were my favorite times. My first introduction to Hamilton was actually just I was hanging out with my brother one time, and we were like driving somewhere to work on a car, I think. And like before we drove there, parked, and then before we got out, he just stared at me, had this sheet of paper, and just started singing the lyrics to "You'll Be Back." First time I ever heard the song was right there. It was really funny. I just sat there and laughed the whole time.
You say the price of my love's not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry in your tea what you hurl in the sea as you see me go by. Why so sad? Don't you remember we made an arrangement when you went away? Now you're making me mad. Don't you remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back, soon you'll see. You'll remember that you meant for me. You'll be back, time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love.
It's a good song. It's actually one of the first songs I learned to play on guitar too. So I'm very familiar with that one song. I was not familiar with anything else really from Hamilton. So now I can do it twice. I can grapple twice. So now it's really starting to open up in the platform ability of it all. Yeah. So I don't know. I really don't have that much more to say on it. I just really enjoyed watching it. I was very impressed, and I would recommend it if you like musicals. If you don't like musicals, it would suck, because it's one of those ones like Phantom of the Opera where they sing every line. Yeah, nailed it. Nailed it. I am the best at this game. Ooh, launch pretty quick. Please. Thank you. You know what I need to work on is discipline to go to bed early. Because like today, I knew I had to wake up like really early. Like I had to wake up at like 5:30 today. But for some reason, I could not get myself to bed like, you know, like even like 11 probably would have been fine. But no, I didn't get to bed till like 1:30. Because after we watched Hamilton, we came back and finished season 3 of Cobra Kai.
Did Fred put them here? Or was somebody else here as well?
Mm-hmm. The mystery grows. Yeah, I think something really cool happens next. So, yeah, I'll get back to my story in a minute. Look at that. Oh, who's this?
Hello, who are you?
Hello, blue lady.
You're not from here.
Oh, really?
Wow, you look just like Fred, but smaller. And with less hair on your face.
Hey, I'm trying.
She knew Fred. I told her that he was my uncle and that I was looking for him.
What's an uncle?
It's
I
a
said that he
small
was.
insect.
That I had known him all my life.
They make hills.
Really? Me too. I'll help you find him. I'm Madeline. The
Yes.
others call me Mad Maddie sometimes.
That's not nice.
I don't know why, really. But you can call me Maddie. You've never been to the village, right? Let's meet over there in the square. I'll show you around. I bet you can get there easily with your suit thing. So, I'll see you there.
Oh, you noticed? Okay, hey.
Oh! 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 Oh, why did I do that?